Good morning, I'm Varghese. First up, there are scenes of protest and ruckus outside the Yelahanka government hospitals as alleged medical negligence led to the death of a pregnant woman. The deceased has been identified as Renuka of Yadgir, who was admitted to the hospital after complaints of severe stomach pain. But she was shifted to Vani Vilas Hospital without undergoing any treatment at the government hospital. The doctors at Vani Vilas Hospital confirmed that the unborn baby had died inside the womb, and later the woman also succumbed. Enraged by this, the angry relatives and family members staged a protest in front of Yelahanka Hospital, keeping the woman's body at the entrance. They alleged that the medical negligence had caused her death. Later, the Director of Health, Rajani, arrived at the spot and assured them that action would be taken against the negligent staff and doctors. Following this, the protests were withdrawn. A case has been booked at the Yelahanka police station and investigations are underway. A pregnant woman meeting with her death because of alleged negligence by government doctors at Yelahanka Government Hospital. The relatives allege that she was brought to the hospital with a severe stomachache and that the doctors did not in fact attend to her and asked her to be moved to Vani Vilas Hospital. Once the woman was moved to Vani Vilas Hospital, the doctors of Vani Vilas Hospital confirmed that the unborn child in her womb had died, and that was the reason why she was having severe stomachache. Later, the mother also succumbed because of poisoning of the blood. The relatives of the deceased woman, Renuka, staged a protest with her body being kept at the entrance of the Yelahanka Government Hospital. The relatives demanded that immediate action be taken against the negligent staff of the hospital. They say that if immediate treatment was given, the mother's life could have been saved. Several other social organizations also supported the relatives, and the protests continued into the night. The relatives have alleged that the medical negligence had caused her death. Later, the Director of Health, Rajani, arrived at the spot and assured them that action would be taken against the negligent staff and doctors. Arvind Kejriwal spent Wednesday night sleepless in the Tihar jail, struggling with mosquitoes' buzz and bite and warm air in the cell. Kejriwal was seen turning on his sides on a mat inside the 16 by 10 feet separate cell of ward number 14 in jail number 4. As there is only one fan inside Kejriwal's cell, he was seen changing sides on his mat and bedding due to the warm weather. Mosquito bites also left the AAP leader some sleepless hours till late night. Like any other prisoner, Kejriwal also slept on a mat provided by the jail authorities. This is the norm for all prisoners in the jail, except for the ones who are about 60 years old. He was also provided a blanket and 2 bed sheets. Kejriwal was sent to 2-day judicial custody by a Delhi court on Wednesday, following this refusal to furnish a personal bail bond of Rs 10,000 in a defamation case filed by Nitin Gadkari. AAP will present Kejriwal's stand today when the court will again hear the case. The AAP chief, in fact, having sleepless night at Tihar jail after he chose to go to jail rather than furnish the personal bail bond of Rs 10,000. The bond was sought by the court in a defamation case filed by Nitin Gadkari, where the BJP leader had accused Arvind Kejriwal of criminal defamation by projecting his name in the list of India's corrupt. Arvind Kejriwal was advised by his lawyers not to go for the bail, and later he chose to go to jail. People pay taxes for better infrastructure and standard of living, but unfortunately, taxpayers' money is often misused. A recent revelation has brought out some shocking facts about the construction work undertaken by BBMP. Take a look.
BBMP is responsible for the developmental projects in areas that come under its jurisdiction. But here are a few revelations that might irk you to take on the BBMP. The corporation is making use of sand of the lowest quality for the projects they are undertaking. It's not us who are making these claims, but here's a circular sent by the Palike's chief engineer to all the engineers which highlights their substandard work. In a circular dated May 14th, Chief Engineer Rangaraj has said that Palike's engineers have been unable to maintain quality due to the below average sand used for various construction purposes. It has been further pointed out that the BBMP is suffering losses since the construction is not long lasting. Now it has been instructed that all engineers have to send samples of the items that will be utilized for future projects to the Palike's Quality Assessment Department. They have been asked to get approval before the materials are used. Furthermore, the mayor said that all engineers have been instructed to visit the construction sites in person to ascertain the quality.
ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಮಗಾರಿಗಳಾಗಿರೋ ಕಡೆ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಭಿಯಂತರಗಳು ಅಂದರೆ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ಸ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನೀವು ಹೋಗಿ ಸ್ಥಳ ಪರಿಶೀಲನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಯಾವ ಮರಳು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕಟ್ಟಡಗಳಿಗಾಗ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಚರಂಡಿಗಳಿಗಾಗ್ಬೋದು ಯಾವ ಮರಳು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ನೋಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದಾಗಲೇ ನೋಡಿ ಅಂಥ ಕಳಪೆ ಮರಳೇನ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಕೂಡಲೇ ನೀವು ತಡೆ ಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಏನೋ BBMP ಕಟ್ಟಡ ಯಾವುದೇ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೂ ಅದು ಬಂದೋಬಸ್ತಲ್ಲಿರಬೇಕು.
This saga doesn't end here. From roads to stormwater drains to buildings, doubts are being raised about the low-quality sand being used for all projects. 99% of the work undertaken by the BBMP in 2013-14 is certified as substandard, and this revelation has come from the Palike's Quality Control Department itself. The Palike's Quality Assessment Department tested samples from 443 projects in the year 2011-12, and only 84 from the lot was of standard quality. The samples collected from the other 359 projects were adjudged substandard. This goes on to indicate that only 19% of the projects made use of standard materials. In 2012-13, samples from 193 projects were tested by the Quality Assessment Department. Yet again, standard materials were used only for 31 projects, while the rest, 162, used substandard materials. The percentage of quality work reduced to just 16% in 2012-13. The latest figures in 2013-14 will certainly disappoint Bengalurians. Samples from 155 projects were tested this year, and as shocking as it sounds, only 2 projects used standard materials. The Palike's own Quality Control Board has revealed that a pitiable 1% of the projects undertaken by the corporation this year have made use of standard materials. There you have it, BBMP's poor track record when it comes to using standard materials for the projects undertaken. The opposition has also discussed the dissatisfactory performance of the BJP in the City Council. The commissioner, though, tried to defend the contractors. Putting the blame on price rise of good quality sand, he said that they used low quality sand as an alternative.
No doubt I heard about the quality of sand. We are taking steps to see that the proper quality of sand is used in all our asphalting works and other building works. Mainly because of the high cost of sand, people are trying to use inferior quality. Those things will be addressed properly.
Sand with less than 8% silt has to be used for construction of roads. Similarly, for buildings, the sand should have less than 5% of silt. But in the projects undertaken by the Palike, all these norms have been violated. Thousands of crores have been spent on substandard works. Even if the commissioner takes stern action against the officials, the fact still remains that the taxpayers' money has gone down the drain. Pramod, News9, Bengaluru.
Education has become commercialization. There's no secret about it. What shocks anyone is how medical colleges are selling medical seats at exorbitant prices after blocking the medical seats which have been surrendered. Here is a report.
In what comes as truly appalling, some medical colleges have cheated talented students, and this has come to light by an investigation done by a team from the Department of Medical Education. Since 2011, many students who have procured seats under Comet K have surrendered their seats to Comet K. Ideally, colleges forming Comet K should have given away these seats to the government, but instead of doing this, they have blocked the seats and sold them to others for lakhs of rupees. As many as 580 MBBS seats have been sold at exorbitant prices by 9 different medical colleges. A team of 3 professors have submitted a report to the government. News9 has exclusive access to this report. Adi Chunchanagiri Medical College had 140 Comet K seats, out of which 117 seats have been surrendered, while B.R. Ambedkar Medical College had 120 medical seats, out of which 73 had been surrendered. Similarly, Kempegowda Medical College had 168 Comet K seats, out of which 15 have been surrendered. As we move ahead in the table, Nijalengappa Medical College had 180 Comet K seats, out of which 80 have been surrendered. And SS Medical College Davanagere had 180 medical seats, out of which 65 have been surrendered. One more college in Davanagere, the JJM Medical College, had 294 Comet K seats, out of which 78 had been surrendered. In MR Medical College in Gulbarga, 180 Comet K seats were available, out of which 63 had been surrendered. In Basveshwara Medical College in Chitradurga, there were 120 Comet K seats, out of which 51 have been surrendered. Moving to KVG Medical College in Sulia, as many as 120 Comet K seats were up for grabs, out of which 43 were surrendered. In total, since 2011, as many as 1,502 medical seats were under Comet K, out of which 585 were surrendered. Adi Chunchanagiri and Kempegowda Medical Colleges belong to the Vokkaliga community, while S. Nijalengappa Medical College belongs to former Congress MLA Veerana Charantimat. SS Medical College belongs to Horticulture Minister Shamunuru Shivashankarappa. The Ambedkar Medical College belongs to former Union Minister R.L. Jalappa. Davanagere JJM Medical College and Basveshwara Medical College in Chitradurga belong to the Murgab Mutt. While MR Medical College in Gulbarga belongs to Shashil Namoshi, a former MLC, and KVG Medical College is owned by relatives of deceased Kuranji Venkataramana Gowda. Out of the Comet K seats mentioned, 922 students have taken up the course. 585 have surrendered the seats.
But Comet K it has happened in big numbers. I don't deny this. You see how it is being done, Andre. The seat is given up in the last moment. Then that seat automatically will go to the management. This is as per the Supreme Court direction also and as per the consensual agreement also. So they are taking shelter under this provision. So that's why I didn't want this consensual agreement to happen. But nobody understood me. So in future, at least in this year, to prevent that what to happen. So I got an information. This might be in a big scale. So we have to prevent it somehow. I got an information. So this time, myself and Higher Education Minister, we had a discussion on this. And we will try to devise a system wherein we are trying to see that we have given a direction, we want to give a direction to the Rajiv Gandhi Health University.
This has been the sordid tale so far. Though an investigation has been conducted and a report submitted, will the government take any action? Amrita Patil, News9, Bengaluru.